Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida, is he in bed with the credit card companies? Now, I realize this may be a bizarre question to ask, but I was just made aware of some things which on the surface are very encouraging. But then when I look a little deeper, I just have more questions. So in all sincerity, if you do have more experience with this, such as a teenager that's in the Florida school system and you've seen this curriculum that's being taught, then I really do want to know, because I might be off base here, but if I'm on base, and I really hope I'm not, then this is just not good at all. And as somebody that has a deep, passion for personal finances, and you know what? Take control of your finances, be smart, build wealth, all that sort of stuff. As someone that has a genuine compassion for it, if the way I'm reading things are right, then I don't care what side of the political aisle you're on, I'm going to call it out, because it is just terrible. And it's the exact opposite of the type of brainwashing that we want in our schools. But again, to be fair, I'm just taking this at surface level, so I could be reading it wrong. Maybe the words aren't exactly the way they're meant to kind of come across. So like I said, if you do have experience with it and you've seen the actual stuff being taught, please let me know. But Florida, they are now requiring high school students to take financial literacy. And as I was mentioning, hey, as someone that loves personal finances and believes in the power of it, that's a good thing, because you look around, a lot of bad stats out there with finances. And so on the surface, it seems good. But then when I dug in a little bit deeper, I see some phrasing that has me questioning. I don't know. I hope this isn't as it appears. So to show you what I mean here is from the Palm Coast Observer. And to set up a little context, Governor Ron DeSantis has signed Florida's student financial literacy bill, requiring that high school students take a half-credit personal finance course before graduation, which leads to the valid question, okay, well, so what exactly is in this? And you come down here, the state financial literacy class must, according to the text of the law, include discussion or instruction on the following topics. And the one that stood out to me immediately was under what they're defining as basic principles. Now, in my mind, basic implies really commonplace, right? There's nothing fancy, there's nothing complicated. It's just some really basic stuff. So like I said, the context there, okay, well, what are they considering just very basic? Just very, you know what? It is kind of just, it's part of it. That's how basic it is, right? As basic as it is to spelling words and all that sort of stuff, writing stories, the basics are, well, you got to know the alphabet first, right? So, letters, they're very basic. So what are they considering basic here? Well, as it continues to go on and say, basic of money management. Okay, I'm all for money management, especially just getting those basics out of the way. So what are they considering money management though? Okay, well, they're considering that such as spending. Hey, great. Credit. Okay, I can get there. Credit scores. Okay, fine. And managing debt. Okay. Now, again, as somebody that has a great passion for it, managing debt, that would imply, okay, let's make sure that you buy a house that you can actually afford. Let's make sure that if you're going to take on debt for a degree to go to college, let's make sure that you're actually going to be able to pay that debt off so that you can manage the debt, right? You don't want to go to school and go, $100,000 in debt for a Swedish poetry degree. But let's make sure that you're going to be able to manage that debt in a wise way and manage that debt by, like I said, just being smart about it. Because I'm not one of those people that say, oh, all debt is bad debt. No. A debt can be used as a tool, as an investment, and a college degree is a perfect one for that. Assuming you get a good quality degree, then that debt is not only are you going to be able to repay for it, but many times over and over again. So I hear managing debt, and okay, well, what kind of debt are they saying that they're going to teach you to manage? And right here they say, okay, including retail and credit card debt. Now, I'm sorry, but I have a full disclosure, maybe I'm reading too much into this. This is why I started off the video. Let me know down below. Maybe this is not how they're taking it, but I would much rather have seen a separate bullet point saying not managing credit card debt, but avoiding credit card debt. Because I don't care. There's no logic out there. There's no math. There's nothing out there that's going to tell me, that's going to convince me that, you know what, paying, and last I checked, average credit card debt right now, average credit card interest rates are right around 15, 16%. 15 to 16%. You shouldn't have to manage that. You shouldn't want to manage that. You should just avoid all that in the first place. Now, maybe when they say managing credit card debt, it's implying, hey, this is how a credit card works. You can use it, but make sure you have the money to pay it off, because if you don't pay it off, or if you pay that nasty little minimum balance due, if you pay that little nasty number, then you're going to have credit card debt, which is just a nuclear bomb going off in your personal finances. If that's how it's being taught, then I step back, I retract all my worries, and my worry that is DeSantis in bed with the credit card companies, I take that back, because no, he's actually, the curriculum is selling, no, avoid credit cards. But if right now, as it stands, it's almost making it seem like, hey, credit card debt, that's just part of personal finances. That's just part of life. That's how it goes when it comes to managing money. You'll have credit card debt. So here's how you manage it. I don't like that at all. I don't like the idea that credit card debt is just, it's kind of part of the basics, right? Part of the basics of personal finance. You'll get credit cards, and to build credit scores, you're going to have credit card debt. And so here's how you manage that credit card debt. No. Nothing at 15 to 60% interest rates should be managed at all. You should be avoiding that sort of toxicity at its core. So that's what my main question is how are they approaching it? But yes, absolutely. If the curriculum is approaching it in a way where it's just making credit card debt seem kind of like standard practice, here's how you manage it, because it is standard practice. So because it's standard practice, let's teach you how to manage it. I have a massive, massive problem with that. To think that kids are now being required to formulate the idea, to take on the narrative that credit card debt is just a normal, basic part of personal finances. So because it's all that, here's how you manage it. No. How about here's how you avoid credit card debt? And I really do. I hope that I'm reading too much into it, and I hope that within the structure of the actual curriculum, it is being taught in a form of, hey, here are the dangers of credit card debt. So let's just avoid credit card debt to begin with. But if it's not, then yeah, I don't know. It's almost, and maybe I should put on the tinfoil hat. It's almost like credit card companies are like, hey, make kids think that carrying credit card debt, hey, that's just part of it. And yeah, of course, teach them to manage it, because we want to get paid. Like, we don't want them to file for bankruptcy and then we don't get paid. So yes, teach them to manage that credit card debt so that we continue to get paid. Again, I could be way off base. By all means, feel free to clear it up if I'm wrong. But if I'm not, then shame on any politician that's going to make kids think that credit card debt and crazy interest rates like that are just a basic, normal part of personal finances. I know I've said that a million times, but wow, that's just not good at all. So like I said, if you have any more experience with this, then I want to know in the comment section down below. Please clear it up. But yeah, if it is what it seems to be, then yeah, that's just a nasty situation. So let me know down below. Hit that like button, leave a simple comment below. If you have any thoughts, then also certainly leave those down below. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.